Hi everyone. As you know, the OSI model, the Open System Interconnection, is the fundamental to networking. It has 7 layers from physical to the application. So we are going to break down all those 7 layers, and I'm going to make many more videos on networking topics which are really important for your CCNA and your Network Plus exams. As I'm Network Plus and CCNA certified, I will try to teach you each and every detail about these exams, and we will try to find out that how this OSI model works. Please subscribe to the channel. In future, I'm going to upload a lot of technical videos so that you can watch them and enjoy them. So let's jump right into my laptop. So here you can see in the right corner I have all the 7 layers which are of OSI model. First one is physical layer, second one is data link layer, third one is network layer, fourth one is transport layer, fifth one is session layer, then presentation layer, and then application layer. So we'll take a real life example as well as a networking example. John is writing a letter to Anna, and he will take a piece of paper and he will write something on the piece of paper. Now this is the user interface which comes under application layer. Now what he will do after completing writing the letter, he will seal that letter into the envelope. He does not want to give a chance to like other guys to see what he is written, so he will encrypt this in the form of an envelope. He will put the letter into envelope, then he will start up a session. So he will call up the courier guy, he will pay, and he will start up the session. He will send this letter over to the courier guy. Now this comes under the session layer. We start a session between your sender and receiver. So in the presentation layer we did the encryption. In session layer we are starting up a session. Then the courier company will decide that how the letter will transport. Actually, the courier company will decide that comes under the transport layer. The company also decides that what is the best path to reach Anna's house. So John have a house number like 12 ABC Street, and suppose Anna have a house number as 14 CDF Street. So this is the address of Anna, this is the address of John. Now company will know the addresses because it is written in front of the envelope. Company will see it, company will decide what route is the best, what path is the best, and which will cost them less to send letter to Anna's house. The decision of routing, the best routing decision, comes under the network layer. So all the routing decisions, all the best path decisions will come under the network layer. Now for this example, for this session, we will take the data link layer and physical layer as a single layer. So in the data link layer or the physical layer, what will happen that actually the company will put that envelope in a truck or in an aeroplane. If it is sending via air, if it is sending via surface, they will put the envelope in the truck. Now that truck will go to the Anna's house. As soon as the truck reaches the CDF street, a courier guy will pick up the order, the envelope. Then what he will do, he will deliver it to Anna. Now Anna will open up the envelope and find his message. So opening up the envelope is decrypting the data. The courier guy will close up the session, or he will mark delivery as complete. So session will close, the order will be completed, and Anna will receive her letter. So this is a real life example of the OSI model, that how it is work. Now if we take a networking example, I am taking an example of an email. Suppose John is writing an email to Anna. First of all, what John will do, John will go to his computer or his PC and he will open up any application like Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge or any browser. So that interaction, that opening up the browser, comes under the application layer. The user interface comes under the application layer. Now he will write an email, then the email provider, Gmail, Outlook or Yahoo, will decide that they want to encrypt that data or they do not want to encrypt that data. Suppose it is a company like Gmail who encrypt that data, and suppose John have written hi. So hi will encrypt at some point in the computer itself. So it will encrypt in the application. The encryption happens in the presentation layer. Now the data is encrypted. The John's computer will open up a session. The computer will open up a port. Suppose the port number is 25, which is for SMTP, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. So John's computer will open up a session on 25 port number. He will establish a session between his computer and Anna's computer. So Anna will have also 25 port number as opened. Now the session is opened in the session layer. Then the application, the Gmail, Outlook or Yahoo, will decide that they want to use TCP or they want to use UDP. So these are two transport protocols. Like in the courier example, the company will decide they want to use air or they want to send it as a surface. Now what is the difference between TCP and UDP? We will talk about that later in our videos. For now you just need to understand TCP is more reliable, UDP is less reliable. So the application itself will pick up that what application choose to transport that email. As soon as it will pick up the application, suppose it picks up the TCP as preferred, then the data will send to a router. Now this router will decide. There will be different number of routers between Anna and John's computers. So suppose Anna is in Japan and John is in the US. So there are lots of routers in between those two countries. So that router which is closest to John's computer will decide that what is the best path to send the data efficiently. So it will decide the best path and it will send the data over to the physical layer. Data link and physical, the difference we will talk in the later videos. For now you just need to understand that the router will choose the best part and put the data into the physical layer. Now the physical layer is wires. So in physical layer the data is in the form of 1 and 0. Physical layer will transport the data to closest router to Anna's computer. So this router is closest to Anna's computer. Now as soon as router receives it, so these router will communicate via IP addresses. As in the real life example you saw that the home address was the key. Here both of the computer will have some kind of IP address. Suppose this have IP address of 2.1.2.0, 2.2, and this has IP address of 10.1.2.0. 2.3, sorry. Both of them have IP addresses. These router will have a routing table which consists of all the IP addresses which the neighboring router is connected to. So the router will decide that this packet is for Anna. It will send it over to the transport layer of the receiver side, the Anna side. So in the transport layer here we chooses TCP, which is reliable. So it will send an acknowledgement back to the sender that I have received that packet. As soon as the acknowledgement has been sent and received by the sender, work of the transport layer is over. Now the session will close here and the message will be decrypted into applications in Anna's computer and Anna will see the message. So this is the encapsulation and decapsulation of data. This is a networking example. We saw that how we can send an email to John's computer to Anna's computer through all the 7 layers of OSI model. And we saw the real life example of a courier service which is similar to an email service, and we saw that how the courier partner will use this OSI model to transfer the data efficiently. Hope you have understand all the topics which OSI model covers. Hope you have understand the concept of encapsulation, decapsulation, and all the 7 layers of OSI model. If you still need any help, please contact me. All the links are in the description box. And thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.